The leader of an alleged cult in Surigao del Norte is arrested along with 12 others for a supposed string of criminal activities. The issue of confidential funds reaches the Supreme Court with focus on Vice President Sara Duterte's secret budget. And deck the halls, trains, and streets. Christmas decorations are coming out. Fast, focused, and fearless, here's a roundup of stories we're watching now. I'm Denise Tan. Socorro Bayanihan Services Inc. leader J. Rense Hilario alias Senyor Aguila has been arrested. Hilario and 12 other members of the alleged cult are facing charges for qualified trafficking, facilitation of child marriage, solemnization of child marriage, and child abuse. All the cases are non-bailable. It was the Department of Justice that filed criminal raps against SBSI, while it was Senator Risa Hontiveros who first brought to light the group's activities. A group of legal and economic experts has filed a petition to declare Vice President Sara Duterte's confidential funds unconstitutional. The petition is urging the Supreme Court to order Duterte's office to return some 125 million pesos in funds to the government's treasury. The petitioners argued the transfer of secret funds to the OVP clipped Congress's powers. The petitioners included 1987 Constitution framer Christian Monsod, former COMELEC Commissioner Gus Lagman, and Barry Gutierrez, who was spokesperson to former Vice President Leni Robredo. Recall that contingent funds were moved from the 2022 budget to the OVP and were supposedly spent in just 11 days. Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. Some 57% of Filipinos agreed with the House of Representatives' decision to reallocate the confidential funds. The budget has been realigned to agencies that deal with national security concerns. The Octa Research Survey cited a high agreement of 75% in Luzon, while the lowest is at 24% in Mindanao. 14% of the respondents disagreed with the realignment of the confidential funds. Metro Pacific Investments Corporation Chair Manny V. Pangilinan hopes to expand his partnership with San Miguel Corporation President and CEO Ramon Ang. MVP is particularly looking at joint projects in the tollway business, starting with the Cavite-Batangas Expressway. The two business giants have been engaged in business for quite some time now, with Ang himself gaining a seat in the MPIC board. Manila Water announces a water service interruption in 9 barangays in Makati City. That's as the concessionaire works on interconnecting steel pipes along E. Pascua Street and Barangay Carmona. The water interruption will affect some 45,000 households. It will begin Wednesday, November 8 at 10 in the evening and will last until 7 in the morning of November 9. We're bringing you more stories after this quick break. Keep it here on One News. Thanks for staying with us here on One News Now. I'm Denise Tan. The MMDA is slapping stiffer penalties on EDSA busway violators. Beginning next Monday, November 13, first-time offenders will be fined 5,000 pesos. For the second offense, violators will pay 10,000 pesos and will have their licenses suspended for a month. A road safety seminar will also be required. On the third offense, motorists will be fined 20,000 pesos along with a 1-year suspension of driver's license. A fourth offense means a 30,000 peso fine and revocation of driver's license. The increased fines will apply to both private and public utility vehicles. The MMDA explained the new fines will ensure the safety of motorists and seamless travel of city buses on their designated lane. The agency will also track down motorists caught speeding on the busway after getting flagged down.
Marami rin po akong nakikita at report sa amin na may mga tumatakbo or hindi tumitigil pag pinapara. Asahan po ninyo na yan po ay aming i-report sa LTO at yung penalty po ay i-attach natin doon sa may-ari ng motorsiklo. So, hindi pa rin po kayo makakalusot.
One economist say that the decline in the country's inflation is expected. Speaking to One News Now, RCBC Chief Economist Michael Ricafort said that better weather conditions in October contributed to more food supply and slower inflation of 4.9%. However, he warns that prices of basic commodities may go up this holiday season due to the increased demand. Still, the economist expects inflation to settle at around 4% in the coming months.
There is a chance that, of course, demand-supply balance, there will be increased demand for goods and services, especially the likes of Noche Buena items. There's some slight pickup in demand. Of course, there are bonuses, there's increased income, spending power, decrease in demand, some pickup in prices, but only to go down right after the holiday. The easing mode will still continue towards November and December. And by the first quarter, the lowest point would be around January. It could ease to 3% or even less than 3% by January. And for the rest of the first quarter.
And it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas in several parts of the country. In Metro Manila, MRT3 and LRT2 launched a Christmas train on Monday. MRT3's Ayala station played Christmas songs while the staff wore Santa hats. Some workers from the transportation department also went caroling inside the train. Over in Central Luzon, around 50 giant Belen participated in the annual Belenismo competition. The contest is divided into several categories for city, municipality, barangay, individual, church, and business establishment. The Tarlac Heritage Foundation urges tourists to come to the province and take pictures by the giant Belen. In Laguna, San Pablo City went all out with its white Christmas theme for this year. Along Rizal Avenue, posts were decorated with white lanterns. Even the city's century-old mango tree was decked with Yuletide trinkets. San Pablo also has a 20-feet white Christmas tree. Back in the NCR, the Senate is also taking in the holiday spirit. Senate President Juan Miguel Zubiri led the lighting of the upper house's Christmas tree. He also promised a generous bonus for Senate employees. A car will be among the raffle prizes during the upper chamber's Christmas party. One News Now will be back tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. I'm Denise Tan. We are One News, all sides, all the time.